Hey everybody. Pretty interesting session yesterday. I'm going to call this workout just a mental test of the idea of like context in when you consider a workout, whether it was a good one or a bad one. Going into this session, I felt horrible. I worked all day outside. I've got the in the sun. It was really hot. It was like 90 plus degrees out, and just got drained by the sun. Come in, I didn't have a lot of sleep because I worked a closing shift last night and an opening shift this morning. Went in with, just determined to make it through this workout, and it was just really rough. So here's 5 triples at 5:15. I'm going to show the progression of the triples because they were pretty rough on me. This is the first set. I decided I was going to go without a belt because I said, screw it, being tired. I'm gonna make this happen anyway. And just the entire workout was a gut check, and I felt like I was struggling. I was getting frustrated with myself. I was having form breakdowns. The bar was just I was losing tightness in my back because my back was tired. I was working a street buffer all day, which is basically a spinning motor with a handle attached, and so everything I've been exerting myself all day, and then came to this workout, and I don't know what I expected. I expected all that tiredness to just not to not affect me. But yeah, this was a tough session. Every single squat felt hard, and then I thought about it. And about 10 weeks ago, when I was running the 531 stuff, I did a max rep at 520, and I did 4 reps with a belt, my only set, and then I think I missed 5. And so after this workout, during the workout, I was still just mad at the world. But when you think about it, to see the progress that I've come far, it's context, really. Because going from that 520 for 4 to 5 sets of 3 on a very crappy feeling day like this at 5:15, only 5 pounds less, is pretty incredible. You see, look at that. Even there, that was my last rep of the workout, and even if it wasn't supposed to be, it would have been, because I almost killed myself on that little corkscrew with the bar came up crooked, and it was just awful. But I just told myself I'm just gonna show up and and do this workout no matter how bad it feels. And granted, bench press went a little bit better than the squatting did, but I just had to after this workout I had to take a step back, look at where I've come from in the last few weeks, in the last few months, and over the course of this last year, and I'm doing things now that I just would not have been able to do earlier. And so it's really important in your training to consider the context. Even if everything's going really well and you have a workout that you just think is your worst workout ever, like I felt like that squat was, look and see where you came from, because it might be something that 6 months ago you never could have even thought about doing, and now you're getting upset because that's all you're capable of doing for the day. So just an interesting thought for me. Like these benches, this is still on the low bench, and I'm managing to do work even without the higher benches like I've been trying to get myself accustomed to. After those 5 sets of 3, I dropped down to 225 and did some flat back benching. You see, I even crossed my ankles there to make sure that I wasn't using any leg drive on these. And I did a few sets of 10. And then on the last one, I did like this kind of little triple pause thing, which, I used to do some double pause training to bring my upper body up. Anyway, and I might be implementing a little bit more of that. But honestly, I didn't want to go back and do another round of squatting because I felt like I was going to kill myself. So this ended up being the day. After about 3 or 4 sets of 10, I went and just said, all right, I'm going to try to hit 15 plus on the bench. I didn't expect to be able to hit above 20 today after all the other benching volume that I had just put in, like directly leading into it, but ended up getting 17 here, and did some other upper body things. But I really just want to, anybody who's watching these videos, whoever feels like they have a bad session, just remember context. Remember where you've come from. Think back to years ago, what you thought would be impossible for you and what you're now capable of. This is a neutral grip, wide kind of push down, and I'm not going very slow and contracting, but I definitely was getting a good pump in my triceps and transitioning right into some high kind of face pulls just for some rear delts and some back. Did a few sets of those. Did a few sets of bicep work, and just trying to get a little bit more blood flow to some of those areas that I have a tendency to neglect since I wasn't going to be squatting again. But taking today all the way off, focusing on eating, focusing on just relaxing and getting recovered for Saturday's ABC at Richland, where I'll be deadlifting next to my good friend and training partner Ben Seath, and like Justin Randall's going to be there, and I'm going to bring Andy from here, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. I've been enjoying all the comments still, and I will see you next time. Bye.